you're probably here because you want to be a product manager.
Well,
My name is Nika, and I have over 10 years of experience in computer science and product management, and I'm more than happy to be presenting my checklist to help you break into PM. Number one, before applying, please read and understand what the PM does. A lot of people want to become PMs and they don't know what being a PM is all about. So read, make sure it is for you. After you have studied enough about product management, then you need to build. Gain some experience in creating and launching. What does that mean? That means that if you're a software engineer, you can attend hackathons and you can create prototypes that you can list on some websites, some portfolios, so that people can see that you're passionate about bringing products to life. If you're not a software engineer and if you're in a role adjacent to product management, then you can ask your company, hey, can I spend 20% of my time working on something creative, coming up with ideas, or working with product managers and supporting what it is they do. And of course, I am not gonna delay or miss any deadlines from my current job, but I'm more than happy to work 120% of my time in order to learn more about the PM world. Last, you need to get your storytelling right. You need to be able to communicate complicated concepts to someone that has no idea about the tech world. Try practicing with someone that doesn't understand what you do right now and try to explain what it is you're doing. The more comfortable you get with storytelling, the better it's going to be and the better suited you are going to be for these interviews. All right, next up, application time. First of all, you need to do an online revamp of your profile. Go on LinkedIn, revamp everything. It matters, okay? Go on LinkedIn, make sure you have a photo, make sure you have a cover, and make sure for every job you've been doing that you attach media and that you add some information around the things that you have been building. What is it that was creative in your previous role? Have you helped the team ship and launch anything? Have you been coming up with ideas? Have you coming up with prototypes? Have you attended hackathons? Make sure to showcase on your online profile your creative side because that's what we need to see as product managers. Now, you also need to do an offline revamp. This means that you need to build a resume that is looking good, that is simple, that is no longer than 2 pages because people don't have time to read more than 2 pages. Make sure the offline profile corresponds to the online profile, but that it has a bit more information in it. Add hyperlinks, use a template. You can look at the comments to see a template I recommend. Number 3, tell everyone you're looking for a job. Tell your friends, tell your colleagues, tell your network. LinkedIn has this amazing feature. It tells recruiters that you're open for work. And it works, trust me. People are going to be reaching out to you. So make sure, online revamp, offline revamp, tell everyone, show that you're available on LinkedIn. And last but not least, search for jobs on LinkedIn, on Indeed, and just apply. Don't wait for the perfect role to show up because it will never show up. You need to apply on everything and you need to interview on things that seem interesting enough so that you can then assess your options. The more interview training you get, the better chances you're going to have to land your perfect role. Now, interview time. All right, this is important. Take it seriously, okay? It matters. Do the work. Take time so that you study, so that you can bring out the best of you. Learn. Make sure to ask the recruiter to walk you through everything in regards to the interview. How many steps are there? Who are you going to be talking to? What is expected of you? Any mock interviews that they could provide for you? Any sample questions? Drill them with questions. They want to see you succeed. They're on your team, so ask them questions. Don't be shy. Now ask for time. You need to take the time you need in order to prepare for these interviews, and there's nothing wrong with that. So you can literally ask the recruiter and say, hey, I think I need a month to prepare. If they push back, you try to negotiate, but take as much time as you need and take it seriously. Do mock interviews, mocks with friends, with colleagues. The more mocks you do, the more comfortable you will be walking in these interviews. Don't rely on having all the information in your head because when you're in the room and you need to actually speak and tell a story and to have a conversation with the interviewer, things are going to be different. So speak up. Failing is part of the success, okay? Sometimes failing, we look back and we say, oh my God, thank God I failed there because I was able to land this other job that I love. So be prepared to fail. If you do fail, it's okay. There will be more opportunities. And this is another reason that you should start with companies that you're not super excited about when interviewing, so that by the time you're interviewing for the job you're crazy about, you're more likely to get it. And then succeed. After you fail, success will come. Last but not least, and really important, you need to adopt a PM mindset. This means that you need to think like a PM. Prioritize the user at all times. It's no longer about the process, it's no longer about the code, it's no longer about scaling or anything like that. It's about the users, it's about solving problems, it's about coming up with good, impactful ideas no one else has come up with, and it's about making a true difference for the users. If something already exists, make it better. If something doesn't exist, blow the users' minds. People don't know what they want until you, the product manager, show it to them. Last but not least, have an analytical mindset. Make guesstimations on the fly. Don't be afraid to just come up with some numbers. There's no right or wrong number, but there is and there isn't an analytical mindset. Break things down, hypothesize, and if you fail, you can say, okay, I failed, but I tried. Good luck and subscribe to my channel. I am here to help you break into PM.